How's it going, guys? In this video I've decided to upgrade the Datsun's headlights and a couple of other bulbs too, like the reverse light bulbs and Parkers, and I'm thinking of doing the brake lights as well, but I haven't got the bulbs for them yet either, so I'll see how I go. But I've decided to switch it over to a semi-sealed beam headlight, which I got these off eBay for 40 bucks for two of them, and they came with halogen bulbs already, and they've got a glass lens and everything, and they're not too, the design, the pattern's pretty nice too. And I also bought a set of Oxido LED H4 bulbs, which I've got in one of my other cars, and I was really happy with them, so I'm going to run them in these and see how they go. Main reason why I'm swapping is just to save a bit of power, because I'm only running a very small lithium motorbike battery, and just trying to keep the load off that as much as I can. And yeah, and just to see, also the sealed beams aren't all that great at night, so these should be like a million times better. But I do love the old school sealed beam as well, so it's kind of hard. I kind of 50-50 like the sealed beams, and I do like the newer style LEDs as well, so I'm going to swap them over and see how it looks, and if I like it, and I'll keep it. I'll decide on which one I want to keep. Also, I've got to hook up the wiring for the reverse lights, because I swapped to a different gearbox a few years ago and just was too slack to ever hook up the wiring, so I've got to sort that out. And also have a issue with the horn it stopped working a few years ago as well, which I was kind of bummed about, because it was a really dodgy sounding horn, and it was kind of funny. Every time I used to toot it, everyone would laugh. So it stopped working, so I've got to swap out the horn and fix that and get that working as well, so I'll put that in this video too. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy it. I'll try and film a little bit of just swapping them over, and I'll do a nighttime comparison with the LEDs versus the sealed beams, and a few photos and stuff, and see what you guys think. Anyway, cheers. Alright, just out of interest, I also wanted to weigh the difference between the old school sealed beam and the newer H4 LED headlight. Or it could also be a halogen, depends what bulb you want to run. So it's pretty close, but I checked that on before. I was reading 487, 482. I think it's 482 grams. And then the new headlight is 415. You can just see it. I'm not sure if you can or not, but so it's a little bit lighter as well. Okay, cool. Alright, to swap bulbs over, it's pretty simple. You just squeeze that in, just like a normal H4 style. Pop out the halogen bulb, and then drop in the new LED style. This fits in, and then I'll see if I can do it with one hand, but maybe not. I'll just give it a shot. Clip in the new one. There you go. Done. Simple as that. Alright, so I've got both the headlights in. It's a bit of a mission, just basically because the cups, the housing, whatever you call it, have been pretty mangled over the years, and the screws were all rusted as well. I might actually have to buy a new set. I'll just see how these go. Other than that, they're quite simple to install. I've still got to put the race tape across the front. It's part of the rules. Normally you put a bit of tape, any glass, you put some tape over it, so that if you do for some reason have an accident or it gets broken, the sticker, the tape will hold the glass shards together better. I noticed one of them was a little bit sort of more faded, or maybe could just be foggy actually, I'm not sure. But I put that on the driver's side because that's sort of the closest to the middle of the road, so I'd rather have like a less brighter one on that side so you're not blinding people coming towards you. And now I'm just going to chuck in the little LED parkers. I bought some in the packet here. I'll just get them out. Bought some of these little Parker bulbs. They're only cheap. I think they're about $15 or something off eBay, and I've used them before as well and they're quite good, so I'm going to chuck them in and then put the grill back in and I'm ready to test them out. Alright, cool. Alright, this is with the LED headlight bulbs and Parker bulbs. And this is with the race tape on the LEDs. Video on the reverse lights before and after daytime. How's it going, guys? Just another small update. I ended up deciding on getting some LED brake lights, stop lights, and I did a bit of research because I wasn't really sure how to go about the lenses, because I was a bit worried about the normal white LEDs being too bright, and I found a video and it showed that if you were just run a white LED bulb, it kind of makes your lenses look orange because it's so bright. It's a little bit too bright behind it, and it shines through, and you can actually see sort of the back of the tail light, and then it's not right. So the video I saw, he had some red LEDs in there and they looked really good, so I found these, same brand, Oxido, as the LED bulbs I put in the front. A slightly different style bulb, but I'm going to chuck them in now and we'll see how good they look. I'm just going to do a before and after with the standard bulbs as well, so I'll show you that first. Alright, cool. Alright, this is with the standard bulbs. It's a little bit hard to see, the camera's down a bit low, but I'll just see, it should show up okay. Okay, this is with the LED bulbs. I might do another comparison, well, not a comparison, but I might just test them later tonight as well. I'll just see how they go. Sometimes it's hard at night time with the GoPro. It's not very good in low light situations, so I'll just see how this shows up, and I'll turn the lights on as well, just so you can see the difference between just brake lights and then also with the I guess what you call it, you park the brake lights on and when you're driving at night, I guess. You know what I mean? This is what they look like up close as well. It still doesn't really show it as nicely on the GoPro. In real life it's nice and red, it looks very good. It kind of looks a little bit orange on the video, but I can see on the screen, but they do look quite nice. I think I might do my number plate bulbs too. I might have to. I think I've done everything else except for them, and the indicators, but the indicators are pretty good. Anyway. Alright, it's getting pretty dark now. This is how they look. They still kind of look orange, but in real life they look nice, very nice. I'm pretty happy with them. But yeah, it's just the number plate bulbs. But how good do the standard bulbs look? I think maybe in the next video I'll convert everything back. Anyway, yeah, very happy. They look really good. Alright, I'm also going to try and see if I can get this horn to work, because it hasn't worked for quite some time, and it sounds really good, so if I can get it to work again, that'll be great. So I'm going to check out the fuses and check the wiring. I've got this little test gauge, and I'll see if I can get it working. Alright. Alright, so it looks like it's definitely getting power through to it, and if I press the button, power goes through to the earth side as well. So it's either maybe the adapter is not allowing it to earth properly, or we've got another issue at the horn itself. I'm going to go check that next. Alright, so I've fiddled around with it. I think the little earth part, I'll show you in a second, wasn't actually touching the boss. So now you can hear it. It's actually triggering a relay or something. I'll just show you the part that little metal tab there was actually too far away from the steering wheel boss, and I don't think it was earthing out at all. So now I've just sort of bent it a little bit, tweaked it, and now it's triggering. So I've got to go to check the horn, see whether there's power getting through to the horn now. Alright, so you can see it's getting power through to the horn. So it's either the horn is faulty, or there's like a bad earth or something somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not really a wiring guru, but I'm going to fiddle around, reconnect that wire up, and then try it again. See what happens. Well, stay tuned. I'm starting to think that it is the horn because I can get power through to the horn, I believe. I'm going to test it just now, but it doesn't want to work. And I don't think it's an earth issue because it's been mounted in that spot its whole life, basically. So I'll just test the power here now and see what happens. Alright, I think I found a replacement horn. It's pretty old looking, a bit crusty, a few wasp nest foot fell out of it, bit of an unknown. I'm going to bolt her on and we'll see if she works. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, I got the new one in. It sounds pretty good, a little bit too happy, so I reckon, but I'll just show you what it sounds like now. And I'm also not sure whether the grill will fit back in because it is very close to sort of the bracket where the grill locates. But we'll just check. I'll give you a demo, and then I'll see if the grill fit. All right, I'll just check the grill. Wire grill's quite easy to install. It just literally just locates it. Oh, there's plenty of room. All right, cool, perfect. All right, we'll whack it back together. Well, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't think I'll go back to the sealed beams. I was a little bit worried about the shape of the headlights being more flat. Like the sealed beams have a bit more of a curve to them, and I don't know, from a distance you can't even really tell. Even up close it doesn't look very noticeable. They still look pretty decent. The only other thing I might do is try getting some indicator LEDs and like brake light LEDs. I tried the park light bulbs, LED bulbs in the indicator slot, and because they're the same bulb style and everything, just plugs straight in, but for some reason it just stayed on. It didn't actually flash, so for some reason it's not triggering the flasher unit, which I don't know why. I would have thought it would just work the same as a normal bulb, but it doesn't. So I might have to get different style of bulb, LED bulb for the indicators and that, but I'm not too worried. They work pretty well. The bulbs are pretty bright, just the standard ones. So it was mainly the running lights that I wanted to try, and reverse lights, because it makes a pretty big difference. I know with my other car the LED reverse lights make an awesome difference at night time compared to the normal sealed bulb. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I do still like either style. They're both cool, I reckon. So let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers for watching. See ya. Playa!